Just give a copy of this to Sonia there. It's for an emergency.
Stevens, hey, you're Sonia's husband.
Just tell her that we're going to get her away from Renner. You too.
Supposing I can't contact her. They're watching us like hawks.
Just try, but don't take any chances.
I've been thinking we should cut the street rackets altogether. Concentrate on the parlours. They're more efficient, easier to control, and much better profits.
Calculating brownie hills never stops, does it?
What do you think?
I think that sometimes you're too ambitious. You've got a sort of a possessiveness towards my business affairs.
Would I be right in saying that when you entered the room, you saw your mother crouched over the deceased, holding a broken bottle? Please answer the question, Miss Desmond. Was the accused holding the bottle? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Doctor, certainly. In about an hour. Right. I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Anything the matter?
No, that was just the hospital. They've got the results of the tests. They want me to come over right away.
Oh, good. Well, you've got time for coffee.
If you don't mind, Joan, I'd rather you didn't come today. You've been wonderful looking after me up till now, and I appreciate it.
Father, I want to.
Now, don't take it personally. I know we've had our ups and downs in the past, but so far as I'm concerned, we've overcome all that. It's just that, well, you know how it is when you think it might be bad news. It's easier on your own.
I'm sorry, Father. I didn't mean... Look, I'm sure it's not going to be bad news. You're looking so much better. Now, I'm going to insist that you have a cup of coffee before you go.
Thanks, dear. I won't say no to that. That friend you visited yesterday, that was Audrey Forbes, wasn't it?
How did you know about Audrey?
Your brother told me about it when it happened. I was so worried about you at the time. Must have been very painful for you.
Yes, it was. But why, why bring it up now, after all this time?
I don't know. I've always been sorry about the barrier between us, Joan. That barrier stopped me from helping you through the most painful experience of your life. But I want you to know that I fully understand the pain that you experienced after Audrey's death. I only wish that I could have given you the support then that you're giving me now.
Oh, Doreen, don't bite your nails. You'll ruin them. You're probably worrying for nothing anyway.
Why hasn't he said anything? Crikey, I'm supposed to be getting out tomorrow, and for all I know, I could be lining up for this muck next week.
Oh, look, Mr. Manning's much too nice to do that to you. He probably just had a bad night or something. I'm sure he's really sorry it happened, and he'll come and apologise and say it was all a dreadful mistake.
Oh, that'll be the day. Screws don't work that way, Pixie. They get their kicks out of watching us suffer.
Oh, you talk to it, Judy. If you keep worrying like that, you'll have awful indigestion. Judy? What? Oh, don't tell me you're worrying too. Honestly, I must be the only person left who has any faith in Mr. Manning.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Yeah, well, if I were you, I'd stop worrying. There's nothing you can do about it. Anyway, it looks as though you did it on purpose.
Oh, geez, Jude, I'll go bananas if I have to stay in here any longer.
Thank you very much. Seriously, why don't you stop worrying about a couple of days and spare a thought to Myra? They're probably throwing the book at her at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, she probably had the same judge I had. Honestly, he has no idea how to tell when a person isn't guilty. Oh, does that look awful?
Oh, yeah, I know, but she can't help it, can you, Margot?
Good stuff, that's all.
Oh,
Don't be dreadful.
Oh, and you shut your mouth, pea-brain, or I'll split your pod for you.
You use real big words, Margot.
Talking about
Don't pay any attention to her.
Bitches. Oh, Laurel and Hardy over there. Hey, how come you're not sitting with your roommate? You had a blue.
She's drumming up new business.
Yeah, well, she better not try to elbow into my territory.
She already has, and the pay's good. All the hits I want plus cash.
Well, it's not going to do her any good when she runs out of what she's pinched. That bitch won't get another chance to rip off my supplies. I'm going to fix her for good.
Why don't you wait till the freak comes back? She's not going to like her pushing drugs. I reckon she could be signing her own transfer right now.
You know, you're not as stupid as I thought.
I'd be seeing you again.
Yeah, well, I got the afternoon off. I reckon I might bump into you if I hung around here long enough. You're not off to work, are you?
Oh, no, I'm kind of on flexi time. Why?
Well, I thought I'd take you somewhere. Pay you back for yesterday. How about it?
Oh, well, I'd really love to, but
well, quick. You know, we only got 20 minutes.
Well, where are we going?
Surprise, come on.
But I've already left keys to the front and back with your office, Mr. Hyman.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mrs. Powell, but it seems that young Carter was sent to an out-of-town sale and took the keys with him. There's someone who'd like to see the house tomorrow. Would it be convenient to meet you for lunch?
Oh, yes, all right. That'll be okay. I'll bring you another set then.
Oh, that'll be fine. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, thanks. That was the real estate office.
You found a buyer?
No, not yet. The last one's barred out. They've got some more people looking over it, and would you believe the salesman's run off with the keys?
Well, I hope it's worth your trouble. Oh, I hope that doesn't mean missing Meg's dinner party tonight.
No, I'm meeting him tomorrow, but God, I completely forgot about the party. I promised Helen O'Shea I'd do a half shift for her. That's going to take me through till 11 o'clock. Huh. Well, it's obvious. The only thing on my mind at the moment is selling the house.
Don't envy you. I've already been through 2 sales myself. Amazing how the market prices never match up to the agent's valuations, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't really care about that as long as I sell. I'm just going to have to give my apologies to Meg.
No, I've never seen this much water in all my life till I come down here. Now, it gets pretty dry up, huh? That's why I reckon I get such a kick out of taking these ferry rides.
Yeah, first time I've ever done it. Won't be the last, eh? I'd love to have the house just out there, right on the water. Be really something to get up every morning and look at this whenever you wanted to.
Yeah. I don't know. Too much of a good thing, it gets a bit boring sometimes.
What's the matter with you? You were smiling a minute ago, now you got your chin on your chest.
Well, you know, this is nice, but I guess I'm missing home. You know, the city's okay for a while, but it's starting to close in on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I wouldn't mind blowing this place myself.
Yeah? Well, why don't you? Yeah, you could come up with me. You'd love it up home. Bet Mum wouldn't mind putting you up. Well, how about it, eh? Reckon you and Gunnedah get along real well?
Yeah? Canada, hey?
Yeah. Now, it should be no troubles getting you a job either. A mate of mine's got a pub. He'd put you on waitress, so no worries.
Oh, it sounds beaut, Jack. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, well, okay, but you say you got no family.
Oh, come on, Jack. You sounded like a used car salesman. Let me think about it, all right?
All right.
We have here a woman whose only defense to the taking of someone's life is an unsubstantiated plea of self-defense. Oh, yes, there was some vague mention that the deceased had encouraged his daughter into a sexual relationship with her boyfriend, also unsubstantiated. Then came the age-old cry, "He was turning my daughter against me." Fact? No, he didn't have to. In fact, it has already been established that his daughter loved her father enough that she wanted to go and live with him. She wanted to leave the home of the accused and move in with her father. What we have left, ladies and gentlemen, is a bitter, jealous woman. So jealous, in fact, that she took the life of the father of her children because she could not accept that it was she who had failed both her husband and her daughter. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May it please Your Honour.
Thank you, Mr. Hawksburn. Ladies and gentlemen, court adjourned to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Things may look bad at the moment, but tomorrow everything could turn out for the better. I mean, Bruce Harvey's one of the best. If anyone can get you off, he can.
Oh, you should have heard that bloke. He made me look as guilty as hell. Then again, I am, so it's going to be hard to prove otherwise, isn't it?
Did you get to see Alan and Kay?
Not to talk to. Oh, those poor kids are going through hell.
Do you want me to go round and see them tonight?
Oh, would you? Be good if they could see someone.
Of course I will.
Thanks.
You get some rest. Tomorrow's a big day. And hopefully, a good one.
Thanks, Mrs. Lee.
Father?
Oh, hello, Joan. I was just having a rest before mess call.
What happened?
I just had the afternoon papers sent up.
Father, what did they say at the hospital?
Leukemia.
But the stroke, they were just treating you for that. Did they know there was anything wrong?
Well, old Doc Webster was a bit worried I wasn't pulling back fast enough. I told him he was a stupid old so-and-so and put it down to age. I guess I owe him $10. Now, Joan, there's life in the old boy yet. They said it was very early stages, so I'll be around for years.
Need you around a lot longer than that.
You know, there's one thing I've always been sure of, Joan. You're a survivor, and I know you're not going to let a thing like this get you down. You're like me, and I'm sure as hell not going to let it get me down.
18 lousy bucks. Listen, lady, that's my stuff you're peddling. I'm supposed to get the big slice, not the crumbs.
You're bloody lucky to get anything, Gaffney. Just remember, when I'm holding the aces, you don't tell me what to do. Or I might just let it slip about rubbing pepper in the good...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just pop along to the rec room. You two can visit all you
You're
like.
not going nowhere until we've had a little talk.
What's going on?
Nothing, Mrs. Barfield. I was just telling Pixie a dirty joke. I don't think she thinks it's very funny.
I guess I just didn't understand it, that's all.
All right, Keen, back to your cell. Let's lock up. Oh, hell. Margot was just warming up, too.
Out.
Yeah. You're in for a good night, Pix. Margot's a real comedian.
Good night, ladies.
What's the matter? Scared what might happen to you if you tell the others? You heard what Keen said, so don't pretend you didn't. Well, you're right. Can't stand people who haven't got the brains to keep out of my private business.
Oh, no, don't do that! Oh.
That's just a taste of what'll happen to you if you decide to go running off at the mouth about things that don't concern you. What are you grizzling about? Didn't burn your precious rug, did I?
Oh, for God's sake, will you give it a rest? You've done nothing but whinge all morning.
Well, so would you if you're in my position, not knowing whether you're coming or going. I'm supposed to be getting out. Why don't they say something?
Well, why don't you just go up to Mr. Manning and ask him if you're on a charge or not?
Because I haven't bloody seen him, have I? Well, he's po-faced, she might know. Mrs. Powell, what time does Mr. Manning start?
I have no idea, Burns, and I don't think it's any of your business.
Oh, thanks.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carr. Have you heard how Myra's trial's going?
Oh, sorry.
No, I
didn't mean to
haven't,
hurt
but
you.
this is
I
the
think
last
I
day,
like-
so
Oh,
we should all
I
know
do.
soon enough.
No.
Well, come on, ladies, get a move on, will you?
Hey, Jude, have a look at this. Oh, look, it's nothing. I just burned it making coffee.
How the hell did you do this? Coffee, my foot. Now, who did this to
Oh,
you?
nobody did. I can have a bloody good guess.
It was Margot, wasn't it?
Oh, look, let's just forget it, shall we? I don't want any trouble just because of me.
We cannot forget it. Too many people have been getting hurt lately. I'll tell you one thing, you won't be hurt again.
Come on, Pix, I've got some cream to fix that up.
Oh, thanks, Julie.
Good morning. Am I glad to see you sitting there looking so healthy this morning?
Why?
I waited outside your place till 9 o'clock last night. By the time I gave up and went home, I thought everything from a car accident to a kidnapping could have happened to you.
And the dinner. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, how could I forget?
Not to worry, these things happen. And I meant it about being pleased to see you. I really did think you could have been in an accident.
Well, it still might happen, only it won't be an accident. What I really need is a good hit over the head with a hammer. I don't know what's the matter with me. My head's like a sieve lately.
So what did hold you up last night? Not that sick car, I hope?
No, Myra wanted me to go and see Kay and Ellen. She's worried sick about them.
Yes, not looking good, is it?
No, Kay's taking it very badly.
Yes, very sad situation all round. We'll just have to hope Myra's luck changes today.
Anne, I'm sorry about last night. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Good, I was hoping you'd say that. You now have the dubious honour of returning these stock lists to Mrs. O'Regan. I'm a coward. Every time she corners me, I feel as I'm on the mat.
Oh, me and my big mouth.
No wonder that kitchen runs so smoothly. Honestly, that woman's a dictator. You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not. I've learned how to handle her.
How?
Well, you just go in there, admire her cooking, and then ask her for the recipe.
I'll try it next time. Oh, I hope it's not her goulash day, though.
Why were you late for breakfast this morning, Gaffney? Couldn't find an ashtray, or was it all that pepper
You
flying
big
around?
mouth.
She didn't say a word, and now she doesn't have to, right?
So what are you going to do about it? Play the big hero in front of your girlfriend?
All right, now be quiet and listen.
And stand up straight.
God, she was easy to take when she was on the sauce.
Have you got something to say, Hunt?
No, Mrs. Powell.
Then shut up. Keane, Shaw, Kitchen, Fisher, Jones, Murray, Young, Workshop. Could you speed it up, please? Lana, Brody, cleaning. And that leaves the rest of you to the laundry. Hurry it up.
Bloody hell, I knew I was going to get out
Not
today.
you, Burns.
Oh, yeah?
No, you will meet Mr. Manning at the security gates. Apparently you and he have a meeting with the governor. Get on with it.
Geez, Jude. I suppose I'll see you real soon.
Cheer up, love. They can't keep you in here forever, you know.
Don't bet on it, Brian. I reckon the luck's run out for all of your mates.
Brian, why don't you speed it up?
Oh, geez, Mr. Manning, have a heart. You know it was an accident. Jude will back me up. Why don't we go back and get her to tell Mrs. Reynolds all about it?
No time now, Burns. Governor will talk to her later if she thinks it's necessary. It's Burns, Governor.
Oh, good. Bring her in.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to say how sorry I am about everything.
Not as sorry as we were to see you back in here, Doreen.
Oh, yeah.
But now that you're getting out, I just want to wish you all the best and hope we don't see you again.
No, Mrs. Reynolds. What? You mean I am getting out today?
Of course. Haven't you been counting the days?
Oh, yeah, but...
Don't tell me you've been beaten at your own game, Doreen.
Oh, you rotten bugger. Oh, I mean...
All right, Mr. Manning, you can take her along now, unless you want to put her on a charge for abusing an officer.
No, I'll let it go this time.
Oh, thanks. Can I say goodbye to my friends? I didn't get a chance to say...
All right, Doreen, but no next times, please, or we mightn't be so lenient.
Yeah, don't you worry, Mrs. R. Much and all as I think you got some pretty spunky fellas around here. I reckon there's a lot more on the outside. Come on, Mr. Manning, in case you change your mind about that charge. God, I wonder what's keeping her. You know, Mrs. M's spending too much time with Pixie. I reckon she's as scatterbrained as a sheep at the abattoirs.
I wouldn't let Mrs. Morris hear you say that, Burns. You're not out of here yet.
Oh. And Mrs. Barfield heard this one? Home presents a dismal picture, dark and silent as the tomb. Father has a naval stricture, mother has a fallen womb. Yet we face the future fearless, although fortune rarely smiles. My new job is cold and cheerless, chipping ice for Grandpa's piles. But this family knows its duty. We will not be put about, though Aunt Mary Blue a beauty turned her stockings inside out.
Clear the intercom. I suppose you think that's very funny, Doreen, but it's little tricks like that that'll land you right back in here again.
Oh, good on you, Dor.
Oh, God, well, I heard her making an entrance, but that takes the cake for an exit, huh?
Oh, Judy, isn't she cheeky?
It's a naval stricture.
And I've a good mind to take you straight back
Excuse
to
me,
the...
Mrs.
Yes,
Morris.
what is it?
That was Mrs. Reynolds. She said, would you please escort Doreen to the front gate as soon as possible?
Gladly. Sign that.
Now, can I just say goodbye to...
No, Doreen. Now, out.
Bye, Mrs. Barfield.
No extenuating circumstances have been proven. No provocation which might mitigate the fault of the accused in committing such a terrible crime. And so I feel compelled to deal severely with such a violent, unjustifiable act. I sentence you, Myra June Desmond, to be imprisoned for a period of 8 years, and I direct the prisoner will serve a minimum of 5 years before being eligible for parole.
Mom.
Come on, Desmond, get in.
She'll be right, sis. She'll be right.
Come on, I haven't got all day. Are you going to answer this phone or aren't you?
All right, you don't have to scream the bloody place down, jeez.
Make it short, I'm expecting a call.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Eddie Stevens. Did you get a chance to talk to Sonia? No. But I told you it was important.
Yeah, I know, but that renter guy's always hanging around like a bad smell.
Well, I'll try and get a message to her myself. But if you can get to her, let me know, okay?
Well, where are you?
It's better you don't know. Have you still got that phone number I gave you?
Yeah.
Call if you talk to her.
Very civilised way to do business.
The only way. Although I still don't feel quite right about drinking alone. Are you sure you won't join me?
I'm positive. Don't let me stop you, though.
Thank you. Now, about the furniture, I really think you should sell it privately. It would make things a lot easier.
Don't tell me I have to go through all of this again.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I have already explained to your office why I want to sell it furnished. My husband and children were killed recently in a car accident.
Oh, no, they should have told me. I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Powell.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'm learning to live with it now, anyhow. Has been pretty rough. In a way, I'm lucky I had my job to turn to. It's always meant a lot to me.
And not the sort of job many people could handle, I would think.
Like all jobs, it has its rougher moments. Why don't we talk about your work? It's got to be a brighter subject.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a more cheerful one as far as you're concerned. I really think we'll get a very good price. Well, the house is in good condition. It's on a decent-sized block and in an up-and-coming area. I know it isn't easy to sell up. It isn't for anyone. But I'm sure you're doing the right thing. The important thing is not to rush it. The right person will pay the right price. And you've got to think of that for your own future.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. I think you enjoy your work too, don't you?
I love it. I've missed this side of the business, the personal approach. I've been stuck behind a desk running things for too long. And we better keep our eye on the time. Don't want you back late for work. Are you parked nearby?
No, the car's in for repairs. I came by cab.
Oh, well, I'll give you a lift back.
Don't want to take you out of your way.
All part of the service.
I reckon this go slow's a load of crap. No one's taken a blind bit of notice, so what's the point?
We keep it up until Myra gets back. Then she'll tell us what to do.
Tom tits the way you suck up to her. She's been nothing but a walking disaster area ever since she got in the joint.
I'd watch it if I was you, Phyllis. Myra's not likely to forget who set her up with Gloria. There's no Miss Ferguson to run to now.
Sit on there.
Listen, Cass, your eyes really look sore.
Oh, no, they're okay, Gertrude.
They should have given you the rest of the day off, you ask me.
Oh, no, it gets me down round here with nothing to do. Hey, you really reckon Myra will be able to do what she says, you know, about apprenticeships and stuff?
Yeah, I think she'll be as good as her word, no worries. Don't speak of the devil. Hello, love. Oh. Well, what'd you get?
8 with 5.
Oh, that's rotten bad luck. How'd the kids take it?
Well, they're the only things keeping me together, Jude. I'm so proud of them. It was hell for them, but they didn't lie. God, it was hard saying goodbye to them, though.
Come visit your Myra, you know, every chance they get.
Not the same, though, is it, Cass?
You having any more trouble with this one, Cass?
Oh, it's working, Mr. Manning, you know, sort of.
Not much chance of getting new equipment if you keep up this go slow.
Oh, that's crap. We weren't always on a go slow.
Suit yourselves.
Honey, I'm really sorry you got the full stretch, but now that you're back, we have got trouble here.
Huh?
Margot played up when you were in the pound. Have a look at Cass's eyes.
What happened?
Oh, I threw pepper in them.
You didn't have a go at it, did you, Cass?
No, Myra, no, I never done a thing to her.
No, she was trying to frame Rib for stealing her Coke. And she had a go at Pixie.
What did she do there?
She put her cigarette out in a little kid's hand. Poor Pixie. She didn't want to lag, but, well, we could all see how terrified she was. Seriously, Myra, you have got to do something. I wonder what the freak's doing now.
Oh, well, I know what I'd be doing. I'd be having a swim at Bondi Beach.
Oh, listen, I'm talking about the freak. Can't you just see her in a bikini?
Ugly.
Listen, scare away the sharks.
If I know Ferguson, she'll be doing a tour of the New South Wales prisons.
Hey, listen, Myra, we have got to stop talking about Ferguson, especially in front of one of her best mates.
Get nodded. Well, well, look who's back. Thought you'd get Blackmore for sure.
You got unlucky, Gaffney. We've got a few scores to settle, Gaffney. That is for Pixie, and there's more to come. And don't you try getting back at anyone for this.
Oh, jeez, maybe she'd better get something for her hand.
Did she get the doctor for you, Cass?
No.
And did you get something for Pixie when she accidentally burned her hand?
No, don't suppose she did.
Company.
Get your hand, Gaffney.
Didn't butt the fag out in time.
Let's look.
Oh, I don't play handies with screws.
Suit yourself. I don't know what's going on around here, but I wanted to stop. A few too many accidents happening here lately.
I couldn't agree more, Mr. Manning.
Smart. We get Sister Kelly to take a look at that.
I'm not smart, am I, Mr. Manning?
All right, that's it.
You girls are doing very well. Record figures this week. Keep this up, I'll have to put in American Express.
Well, you want results, so when I call the shots, you get them.
You'll be able to have a rest soon. And tomorrow, just to show you how pleased I am, I'm going to take you shopping. Well, we'll be meeting some important people in Hawaii. I want you to make a good impression.
You mean I haven't until now?
Oh, no. You've been good. Very good.
Hi.
Hello?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Renner. This could be trouble.
Well, come on, Mario. What is it?
It's a Mitchell girl. She might be useful at last.
I'd be surprised.
One of her customers is a cop.
So, we don't ask for references.
Remember that newspaper clipping you showed me on Eddie Stevens?
Yeah?
Could have been him.
Jackpot. What did he look like?
I didn't get a real good look. Tall, thin, getting a bit shiny on top. But I swear it was that guy in the newspaper.
I'd say the description fits. Wouldn't you?
Well, you should know. You said you got a good look at him when he shot you.
Well, well, well. Eddie Stevens has taken the bait. It seems he still cares what happens to his sexy wife.
Maybe. Or he's keen to put the finger on the fellow Sydney set up before he blows the whistle.
Ah, no. He wouldn't operate alone if that was the case. He wants you, just like we planned.
We still don't know where he's hanging out, Mr. Renner.
We'll find out. He must have given the Mitchell girl a contact point. Or maybe she gave it to you at your little meeting.
If she did, you would know about it.
How can I be sure of that?
Hawaii is far more appealing than the Wentworth Detention Center.
Oh, well, we'll just have to get the information from the Mitchell girl. You can take care of that, Mario?
It's not my scene, Mr. Renner.
Well, contact Big Boss. He'll know how to make it talk.
Well, he'll want cash in advance.
Then see he gets it. But tell him not to rough her up too much. We may need her again.
Okay.
Oh, and Mario, don't get any ideas about taking a split. I'll be checking it out. On your way. I can't wait to see old Eddie again. I've waited a long, long time for this.
Hi. What are you doing around here?
Oh, just hanging around. Hoping you turn up. What are you doing?
The same as you. Great minds think alike, eh?
Yeah, you know what we talked about the other day? Flying the city, heading back up country? Well, I'm gonna do it, Bobby. What do you say?
You don't want me tagging along. Be much better off by yourself.
Well, I told you I like you. Besides, I kind of got the idea you were keen to get out yourself.
I am.
So, what do you reckon?
We haven't known each other that long. I'd probably be a real pain if you really knew me.
Why don't you give me a chance?
When are you planning on leaving?
Tomorrow. I'll check the trains and I've got enough for the fares if that's what's worrying you.
Look, if I go anywhere, I pay for myself.
Okay. I just thought that might be the snag, that's all.
Jack, I really like you. Honest, I do. But tomorrow, it's a bit sudden.
Well, what's to keep you here? Just chuck in your job, we're off. Simple as that.
No, I got this friend I ought to see before I go. If I go.
Ah, boyfriend.
Nah, girlfriend. I owe her one. She's kind of a friend. Anyway, I don't even know if I can get my stuff together in time.
Listen, Bobby, you don't have to make up a whole lot of excuses. You know, if you change your mind, just say so. No big hassle, really.
It's not that. It's so hard to explain it.
It's okay, I got the message.
No, Jack, I really like you. I told you that before. What time?
You meet me here about 10? Hey, terrific.
Really something, you know that? Just like that, you say, let's go, and you really don't know much about me at all.
I know I like you. A lot. We'll get to know the rest as we go along, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I gotta go. 10, right? Okay. I'll see you.
Yes, I did remember. As soon as you left the key, right?
Right. I had a call this afternoon from an interested client. I couldn't show him the house then, so I thought I'd do it now. Could you spare an hour?
Do you need me there?
Well, you did say the council rate receipts were at the house. I really do need them.
All right.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting an inquiry this early. I do know it's painful for you to go back, but this could be the client we need. Look, let's just do it and get it out of the way, eh? After we've shown the house, perhaps I could talk you into having dinner with me.
I don't think I could manage that after the lunch we had.
All right, coffee then. I do have a little business deal I'd like to talk over with you. Here we are.
He was a cop. And he wasn't here for a lay. What were you talking about?
Come on, I have guys in and out of here all day. They only come for one thing, and it's not to chat.
Name Eddie Stevens mean something to you?
Cops have got numbers, not names. Anyway, don't ask for names, just the cat.
Don't get smart with me, you stupid little bitch. Reno wants to talk with Eddie. They're old friends. So you better come clean. If you want to end up in one piece.
I told you, I don't know Eddie, whatever his name is. I don't know what you're talking about.
No? Well, I might just have to try and see if I can help you remember. Name!
I told you, I don't know. Please, I don't know.
I don't believe you, kid. Don't.
I'm nearly out of fags. I'll just
Oh,
get a
now,
packet.
come on. I thought you were going to cut down.
Never give up, do you? Well, these might last me till lock up, as long as no one bots one off me.
Smart, are you, Blondie? Took that roughing up for nothing. Yeah. Get yourself cleaned up, kid. You'll be late for work. And Mario won't like that. He won't like that at all. Might even get me to come and do another little number on you. How much, love? Bloody hell. Sorry, mate.
Do you think that chap was seriously interested in the house?
Oh, I think so. He's got the finance, all right.
It was strange seeing someone like that. I mean, someone I didn't know. Walking through the rooms you've lived in for years, touching things and criticising. I thought it was a very nice house, till he started pulling it apart.
Well, we won't have to put you through that again. Now that I've got a key, we can keep your involvement limited to the office.
Do all your clients get such personalised attention?
Well, I'll tell you something, Mrs. Powell. No, they don't. But I like nice people. I guess I'm a bit of a gas bag and I just latch on to good listeners, I suppose.
Ah, but they all complain about people walking through their houses.
Oh, good heavens, yes, everybody does that. I even did it myself.
You did it?
First time. Never forget. Each Sunday we used to drive past just to make sure he was looking after it. One weekend, I caught him chopping down the liquid amber tree in the front garden. I nearly hit him. Look, I hate to do this, but let's talk business. How long do you think it'll be before you want to start looking for something to buy?
I don't know why.
Because I got hold of a lovely unit today that'd suit you down to the ground.
Where?
Just 5 minutes walk from the prison. It's absolutely perfect. Owned by a multinational company who's moving their offices to the west. I think I could get it... Sorry.
I'm sorry. It's just that as soon as you said that, I realised I'm not ready to live alone. Not yet. I couldn't.
Something's burning.
Sure is. What is it?
Don't know, but I think someone's been playing games. Rotten bitch.
Never learn, do you, Desmond? Smoking in bed's a real health hazard.
Good night. You lost something, Gaffney.
No, Mr. Manning. Right now, I figure I'm on a real winning streak.
Good night.
Good night.
Pay for this.
Winning streak, huh? Well, we'll see about that.
Well, that's all organised. All that remains now is for you to phone your husband and organise a reunion.
What makes you think he'll believe what I say?
Oh, I checked him out. He came alone and against orders. That can only mean one thing. It's after you. Well, if he got me, that'd be a bonus, but it's his loving wife that he wants, not me.
Eddie's no fool, so don't underestimate him.
Oh, I'd never do that, believe me. But this time, I hold the trump card. You. Go on, you know what to say. Oh, I'll dial the number for you. I'd hate you to get confused.
Eddie? Don't talk, just listen. I want to see you. Yeah, but I must see you alone. I don't want the police to put me back in Wentworth before I get to talk to you. Now listen, have you got a pencil and paper?
Hello, darling. You're looking down. How about going to your place? All of a sudden, it's got really nice. All right, nice. Charming.
You better step up the action, or you're going to be in bigger trouble. What do you mean?
Give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain prisoners too, dreamed we were together.